I'm just so excited and happy for this football team. It was absolutely a great team win, unbelievable job. I think coming in when nobody really gave us much of a chance. The staff did a fabulous job, and I could not be prouder of a bunch of guys that come on the road against a quality opponent, and we find a way to get it done. And I told them that in the locker room is our best 4 quarters of football, and so I am just ecstatic with their effort tonight.
Coach, it seemed like the vertical passing game especially was working throughout the entire night. You had 3 touchdowns of over 30 yards. You obviously Cam's going for 66. So what was it just about the vertical passing game that you guys thought going into this game would be effective? Was it something that you really were trying to game plan?
I think the vertical passing game, as far as our offense, it fits our personnel, and we were good at it. It's like the running game, we start with inside zone, and the passing game, we start with the vert stuff. You referenced Cam's 66-yarder, unbelievable job with Cam keeping his feet there, but we actually had a double move on there, and actually one of the receivers called for it on the sideline, to be honest with you. Hey, I think I can get him on double move. And we went with it. Great call by Coach Isfording. But scheme-wise, we're protecting better. I think the last 3 weeks we had protected pretty well. I know Miami had the 4 sacks. But if you look at where we were in the Akron game in the first half to where we are today, I think we're protecting better, and the quarterbacks are having time, and they're doing a good job with checking the ball down. When we don't have our first or second read, and that's opened some things up.
He's a Michigan as a team that the last 2 weeks has scored 55 and 52 points. Today, holding with 26. What can you just say about the performance of your defense, specifically late too?
Unbelievable job with Coach Collins and Coach Germond, the entire defensive staff. We've been decimated with injuries. Facing that quarterback and their throwing game, I know they completed some balls tonight. But we came up huge on a huge sack and got a huge interception. You got to give hats off to Coach Collins and the defensive staff for what the game plan. I thought they had 2 or 3 wrinkles. I think quarterback-wise, he hadn't seen some things that we were showing and had trouble adjusting to it. So just an outstanding job.
Because obviously last week you got a big win over your rival. This time you get a win over a team that has a winning record. They were 6-3 coming in. So what does it kind of mean like now? Obviously you have 2 wins in a row. You're 3-3 in conference play. What have you liked seeing not just over these 2 wins, but over the past few weeks of just this team, getting better as the season goes on?
Yeah, I couldn't be prouder of a bunch of guys that they come to work every day. They keep investing in what we're doing as a staff, and investing in each other and in our culture, and they come to work. And I think that it's a gradual build up to game time. The guys preparing like you'd like as a coach. They're about it. And so coming on the road and playing a 6-3 team, they're bowl eligible. Got a chance. They went out. They got a chance. They'll go to Detroit or have a strong possibility to get to Detroit if they went out. And we didn't have much of a chance tonight as far as what they said. And our guys, freaking, I'm just ecstatic with those guys. They did a fabulous job.
I guess obviously next week is going to be senior night. It's going to be, for a lot of those players, it's their last time playing on the game. What's that moment going to be like? So when you just think about some of the guys like Cam and Will, who've been here for 6 years, it's going to be their last time to step on field.
It'll be emotional for the staff. Coach, as you said, Cam's been here 6. The twins, the Lermans, have been here 7. With COVID, and I want this week to be about those guys. I want us to play our best 4 quarters. We've got 8 quarters left. That's what I told them after the game. And I want Toledo to get our best for everybody that you just referenced, those super seniors. And I want it to be a memorable one. So
Last week we were talking about both quarterbacks going to play. Both of them played tonight. Both of them, played great. What are your thoughts on their performances?
I thought it just a great team effort, and I heard DeMontre a little bit talk about that. Offensive staff did a great job of getting our best 11 guys on the field. We had a couple of wrinkles in, as DeMontre pointed out. I thought it was the thing to do because there's one ball and there's only 11 guys, and both those quarterbacks can help us win. And I thought we had a nice package with Isaiah, moving the receivers around a little bit, some unbalance and things. I think we utilized our skill set very efficiently as a staff.
One person he only had 3 carries, C.A. Bangura. He had 22 yards on his 3 carries. Every time he seemed to touch the ball, it seemed like he'd be carrying 8 people with him. What can you just say about his drive, especially when he's running the ball?
He's got a bright future. He really does. I tell you, I'm very excited about the young talent on this football team, and they're learning some very valuable lessons right now with what we're going through and what we've been through, and with the leadership of the elders on this football team. I think it's going to be something special. It really is. CA is talented and big and strong. He's looks like a linebacker playing running back. He's got tremendous power and really good speed, and is a true freshman. So I'm excited about where he's at, and you will see him for sure in one of the next 2 games, if not both.
So 2 straight wins now. Obviously with midweek action, ESPN networks. Do you sense any kind of extra, energy within the team around the sideline with it being these midweek games with a big audience watching on TV?
I think that obviously our success that you're going to have great energy, right? And so we're trying to build on it. I think we're in mindset wise, we want to go 1-0. We're going to take 24 hours and celebrate this one. We've got a long bus ride tomorrow. Our guys are got class tomorrow, and they're going to be there with their Bobcat gear on and with their heads up. They might be a little tired, but they're going to be there, and I'm looking forward to this next week.
Coach, the men's basketball team won earlier, 92-80. You guys get a win. What is it just about, it's arguably the top 2 male sports at Ohio, both getting a win on the same night, both on television?
I think, again, college sports is, right, we're about it. I think it's great exposure, and I'm happy for Coach Bowles, and I'm looking forward to getting to one of those games here in the near future.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Everyone.